Yo, what's good, y'all? It's a good, 68 degree freaking February freaking day. We're here to destroy something again. So you know those fancy watches that all the kids wear and think they're so cool for wearing it? These chunky thingies. We're gonna be durability testing it. So yeah, we're just gonna gonna kind of durability test it. So yeah, let's go. So here's So here's the watch. It's a little scratched. I don't know how it got scratched, but let's just say you're going for a run or something and it falls off your wrist. Really does not affect it at all. Maybe let's say you're doing track or something. You're running and then it falls off your wrist and then the person behind you steps on it. It'd be fine, That looked kind of crazy, but it's perfectly fine. This watch is pretty good. Now, what if I did that? Still perfectly fine, except for some scratches on the material around right there. But yeah, let's start a little higher, don't you think? That landed on the screen too. It's perfectly fine. Well. This watch is pretty durable so far. Wonder what... It's water resistant, so, water resistant for 330 feet. Okay. Off to a great start. Landed by the power box. Anyway. Ooh. Good little hit right there. Man, what the freak? Oh, yeah. Good hit. Nothing. Dude. Is this something that we're going to have to take defeat? Or accept it? Ooh. Perfectly fine. What could I do? Oh, I could throw it against the concrete. Oh, that's brick when I say concrete. And it fell to the ground way too early. So we gotta try that again. Throw it at the brick. Ooh. This thing came off of it. Little thing. But the watch itself is fine. So far, this watch is way more durable than I ever expected. I dropped it. It's fine. But yeah, I was expecting it to not be this durable. Well, I'm just gonna leave that right there. Okay. Let's just try to... Perfectly fine. Little scuff right there. More little scuffs. Okay. but still no cracks. What if I just straight on just like, looks like I have a robot head with the shadow. Alright, let's just full on pitch it. Oh, it's cracked in the inside, but this glass is still not cracked. That is quite impressive. Wow. I bet you if I was able to get a new battery in this thing, it would still probably turn on, you know? But you know, let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. On the brick. Here we go. You can't really prop this up right here. My camera. And I'll show you how. I gotta get like a full on. Big dip in the ground right there. It's kind of hard to throw. There's no farther damage than what was already there. That weird crack in the inside. Hey, got a little scrape. This area around the watch face is not tough at all. I hit my elbow. Alright. Hold on. If I can get this piece of metal on here, I can actually like strap it on. Not on me, but like yeah, I can't do that. Well, hold on. I guess that worked. Okay. No farther damage. That was a good throw too. Okay. No farther damage. Wow. This thing is tough. Where'd it go? Hold that thought. Wow. Same condition. Did y'all hear that? Oh, yes. That's a lot of damage. We're missing a screw now. So it went right there. What if I just straight up just like around, just straight up just like just scratches, and it's like colored from the brick. But straight up, still the glass of the actual watch is not cracked. This is like tough, dude. Dude, this thing is good. This is good. If you need a tough watch for, let's say, working in the yard, and you're like an 80s dude, and you got one from the country, you're in your 80s, and you need a watch that's water resistant. Let's say if you're in your 80s, you're not going to be diving. Let's say you're in your 50s, you got a big yard, you need a watch, you go scuba diving. This would be good. This is good. This is good. This is good quality. Until I get my hands on it. Might break. But yeah, my hand's in the way. Hold on. Oh, dude. If you are looking to buy a tough little watch that only I can break, no farther damage. What if I just straight up just like freaking go crazy? No farther damage. Wow. Let's just say freaking. No farther damage. This stupid little freaking what? Stupid. You're too freaking durable. One thing that often breaks a lot of things I'm durability testing, which is throwing it about 50. I'm just gonna prop y'all up on the garage. Alright. Y'all see me? Oh. Hold on. No farther damage. I thought that was about to hit y'all. No further damage. You stupid little. Oh, dude. Booyah, baby. So, if one of your kids wants these watches, or if one of your kids wants one of these things, I'd say it's a decent investment, but it will break if they're crazy and throw it up 50 feet in the air, do kind of crazy stuff, you know. But, you know, if you got some slightly responsible kids, responsible just enough to where you know that they ain't gonna throw this watch into concrete, pitch it with a baseball bat, you know, pitch it playing baseball, you know, hit it with a baseball bat, 50-mile-an-hour swing, you know. If you know they ain't gonna do that, I think it'd be good. But if you know they're gonna go swimming with it, they're not a diver that goes 330 feet underwater, I think that's good. The glass up here scratches, kind of doesn't scratch easily. It does scratch, but the main thing you gotta worry about, well, you don't gotta worry about it, but the inside glass is a little, it's weaker than, oh freak, it's weaker than that for sure. This glass, it only scratches. I tried busting it up. Get one of these down. Get a paint can. Bust that. Get it up. Now. So, this thing don't crack. Why don't you just die? If you're a paint can, like if you got a paint can, you paint a lot, you know, I don't think you need to be worrying about dropping the paint can on your watch, you know, dude. Cause it ain't gonna break it. Okay? I'm just oh. I can get a heavier paint can. And then we're gonna have to end the video. This paint can probably weighs about 25 pounds. I'm using it with my left hand. So it's a little weak, but it ain't much weak. Yeah, this watch is very durable. But let's get some nice shots of it. Thanks for watching. We just destroyed one of them big, chunky, fancy freaking crap thing that all the 6th graders wear. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Bye. Oh yeah, by the way, if you enjoyed the Zombie Invasion Chronicles, tell me. That's the new one. It was the Yeti Invasion. Go watch it now. Watch it now. But if you haven't seen the rest of it, you know, you might as well go watch the first one. There's a playlist that I made with all the Zombie Invasion Chronicles on it. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. Thanks for watching. You can buy your kids this. They won't break it. Unless they're me. But, you know, I only got... I'm not up for adoption right now, but, yeah, if you have one of these that you had as a kid, have children, give them to them. Yeah, let's do it now. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye. Oh.